How to get your ex back. As a relationship coach specializing in breakups, the most common question I get asked is, how do I get my ex back? That's the question that I'll be answering in depth right here on this page. Keep reading. A complete guide to getting your ex back after years of analyzing and dissecting the psychology of relationships and why people break up. I've been able to develop a definitive method that will ensure you will have the best possible chance of getting your ex to come running back. I know, this might sound too good to be true, and unfortunately, in some cases, it is too good to be true, but if you properly implement these simple yet powerful psychological tactics I'm about to explain, you will optimize your chances of making your ex attracted to you again. This leads me to the first step in my process. Step 2, the isolation period. Regardless of how long it's been since you and your ex broke up or how far away he or she lives, there needs to be an isolation period. This is often called the no contact period. However, don't be fooled into thinking that simply ignoring your ex will do the trick. There is a very specific way to go about executing the isolation period, and it isn't just about ignoring your ex. Remember what I said at the beginning of this article, part of getting your ex back involves erasing the old you. Your old relationship with your ex didn't work. In fact, it may have even downright sucked, and whether you like it or not, the main reason it didn't work out was because you changed, made a mistake, or slowly over time developed bad habits that led to your ex losing attraction, losing interest, and ultimately breaking up with you. Sorry to be blunt, but sometimes the truth hurts. So, now that you're in this situation, you need to undo past mistakes and erase those memories in your ex's head. You have to give him or her time so that their emotions for you reset. Eventually, once enough time lapses, this will happen. I call this emotional neutral. It is the moment when your ex is, for the most part, emotionally indifferent towards you. In order for you to build a new relationship with your ex, he or she needs to hit emotional neutral. Typically, the rule of thumb is 30 days of no contact with your ex. Studies show that 30 days is enough time for emotions to settle, and this period allows time for your ex to start missing you. However, there are exceptions to every rule. If you've been pleading and begging for your ex to come back this whole time, then it's going to take a lot longer, sometimes up to a year for very specific cases. Again, you simply can't just ignore your ex and then do nothing about it. You need to take action. So what things do you need to do during the no contact period? First and foremost, you need to work on yourself. You need to go out. You need to have fun. Your ex is not going to want to get back together with you if you're sad and depressed. Your ex will only be attracted to you again if you're going out and making the most out of life. Remember this. Instead of staying indoors and moping around, go out and have fun. Hang out with friends. Be social. Don't be a hermit. You need to convey to the world that your life is in order and that you aren't depressed. This can be difficult, but I never said getting your ex back was going to be easy, did I? Again, if you haven't already, I would highly recommend taking this interactive quiz. By taking the quiz, you'll find out your approximate chance of getting your ex back and what you can do right now to help your situation. Here are some tips that you can use to help you out during the no contact period. 1. Workout. Exercising is obviously good for your health, but did you know that it can also improve your mood substantially? By exercising, your brain will begin producing chemicals, serotonin and dopamine, that actually make you happier. Make a stand, right here, right now, to start exercising first thing in the morning, and I guarantee that the rest of your days will improve massively. I know, waking up to heartache day after day can be incredibly hard. Knowing you have to go out and run 5 kilometers? It makes it even worse. But you need to have faith in the process. After your workout, you'll feel rejuvenated. 2. Choose a new hobby. Keeping yourself occupied will help keep your mind busy. Learn to play a new instrument. Learn a new sport. The possibilities are endless. Not only does it prevent you from obsessing over your ex and take your mind off the breakup, offer a means to meet new people and make friends, and offer a fun new pastime, it also gives you something new and interesting to talk with your ex about when you begin communicating regularly with them again. You don't want your ex to feel like he or she will be getting back into the same old failed relationship again, and having new interesting things going on in your life is a great way to avoid that from happening when you start hanging out with your ex more often down the road. Doesn't matter what it is, really, from painting classes to skydiving or volunteering at a local charity, just try something new and channel your energy into. 3. Hang out with friends. I said it before and I'll say it again, spending time with people who you enjoy is the easiest way to take your mind off your ex. Do whatever you can to set up coffee dates with friends, go to the movies, play video games, or whatever you enjoy. However, do whatever you can to avoid bringing up the subject of your ex with your friends. They probably don't want to hear about it much, and it won't help you either. Instead, just focus on having fun with them. Like I said earlier, if you're constantly a Debbie Downer, they're not going to want to hang out with you. And the same goes for your ex. 4. Date. If there were only one thing that I could recommend to you during the no contact phase, it would be to date around. Yes, go on dates. It sounds counterintuitive and counterproductive to getting your ex back, but it works. Why? Well, first of all, dating is fun. Even when you're on a mediocre date, it still can be interesting and fun to get to know another person. Secondly, it will increase your confidence. Third, demonstrating to your ex that you're desirable and sought after by other people will increase their feelings of desire for you. This has been scientifically proven numerous times. And fourth, you never know, maybe you'll be able to meet somebody that's even better than your ex. So, while you're keeping yourself busy and increasing your confidence and value, when will you know whether you're ready to contact your ex? This brings me to the next step.